Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, your host with the most, the collective detective, because my methods are effective and I'm making a correction in the direction of my erection. I am nicer than a splicer, but I'm still part of the dirty, dirty horde. I really didn't bring anything to talk about today. I'm just going to go ahead and wing it. Um, let's see. What can I talk about? Okay, let's start off with Age of Ultron. I thought it was a great movie, great filmmaking, a little bit over the top here and there. I'm surprised that, same kind of action goes on in Transformers, but people receive it differently because, well, Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Scarlett Johansson. Same kind of action, over the top explosions, ridiculous effects and ridiculous technology that we are never going to see. And I'm talking about that flying aircraft carrier, which let me just tell you, it is impossible for that to ever be created. And I didn't just make this up. I talked to a guy I know from the Air Force and another guy from the Navy backed it up. Both serve as engineers. So one's lieutenant. I can't remember what he was, but the other one's an engineer. The one in the Air Force is an engineer, and he said it is impossible to lift that much weight. The way it's shown in the movie, but that's okay. People criticize Transformers because, well, let's see, Michael Bay, I guess. I mean, that's the only reason. I mean, when you look at the movies, they parallel each other in terms of, like, oh my God, I can't believe he just did that. But it's just Transformers is easier to criticize because it's a toy. So it's a lot easier for an adult to say, like, oh my God, I can't believe I wasted $10 going to this movie. It's a lot difficult to justify. So I guess that's where people, like, attack it in its most. But pretty much it's the same kind of action, same kind of movie. We are introduced once again to some guy we didn't even know, and once again, for the second time, this dude at the end of the credits just appears and just disappears. His name is Thanos, but if I wouldn't know who he is, I would have said this guy is the waiting master or the waiter, because all he does is wait and wait. Or the watcher, because all he does is watch and wait. I mean, 2 movies, 2 full-length movies, and the guy is still waiting. I mean, what is it? I mean, you couldn't, like, get somebody in the fucking costume? Or what, the purple shade is a little more difficult to manage on camera? What is it? I mean, twice! Fuck! I mean, I don't give a shit. I mean, I like the movie. I like the director. I like the filmmaking style. I could care less about the storyline. I'm not I'm not gonna wear an Avengers T-shirt or anything like that. But the thing is that bothers me is people criticize Transformers because, well, Michael Bay and explosions. But if you look at the cartoons, it's all, pretty much the same. A lot of explosions, a lot of shooting. They're metal robots. What else are they going to do? They transform. But anyway, the movie was great and this and that, but, I can see where, the charm of the movie goes, and you take away Robert Downey Jr., and believe me, that movie goes south in a hurry. However, what else did I play? Did I play anything else? No, I didn't play shit. I guess this pretty much wraps it up. I mean, I have nothing else to talk about. I mean, as much as I want to prolong this video, I'm not into that shit. I'm not getting paid by the hour. I'm not getting paid, period, for making these videos. This will pretty much give me the liberty to do or say what I want. What else? My arm still hurts a little bit less, but it still hurts. And that pretty much wraps it up. I mean, from the gaming perspective, Resident Evil Revelations 2, the weekly mission or whatever you want to call it, is pretty damn hilarious. 3 goddamn hunters, which 2 have been killed already. There's just 1 left standing, and I'm hoping the community, bonds together to finally take it down because I really want those rewards. And aside from that, I just got my ass kicked in Dark Souls just before leaving my house today. Um, Not completely ass kicked. The fight lasted for about a minute or two, and it was a back and forth. But the guy obviously he was pretty much better skilled in terms of the whole rolling and backstabbing motion, which I don't really practice. I'm trying to practice it more, but I'm not good at it. I'm more up in the straight up, shield in one hand, sword in the other kind of combat. And so I got to practice those things. I really wish they would implement like a sparring or practice area where you could practice certain things with certain players who want to also do the same thing. And, without anything on the line, no wins or losses or whatever, just to practice, like, hey, I need somebody to help me with my evasion of pyromancies. Can you help me out? Yeah, sure, I'll be there, and stuff like that. It's like a shooting range in first-person shooters. They should implement that shit so that you see how the attachment you're going to put on the weapon loadout works before you go out there on the field and realize, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have put this infrared scope. That's pretty much it. That's the only criticism I have of first-person shooters is they haven't fully implemented a shooting range to, put the attachment on a certain weapon and see how it works right there. So, that's one thing. I saw the reveal for Black Ops 3. I can't say that I'm terribly disappointed because I knew that they were going to keep with the whole technology thing going. But I got to say I was hoping I'd see an M16, an AK. I miss the days when you were just killed by somebody's weapon with infrared and silencer. Nowadays you get killed by, flammable bees. At least that's what I thought I saw. And guys with jumping abilities from here to fucking Guam. So, in terms of that, I'm like hoping, I want combat the way Modern Warfare 2 was, Yeah, there were a lot of kill streaks, and you get a kill streak for just, throwing a rock to the left. But it was something about the game that no other game has ever even come close in terms of multiplayer and the feel of it, the weapons, the sounds. And I think they should go back to that. I think that, perhaps maybe Black Ops 3 should just be the, okay, guys, that's it on technology. Let's go back to today, weapons of today. There are so many weapons that they can still use that they have never used, and some of them that they could bring them back. Like I said, I'm always hoping for that automatic M16 with a grenade launcher, Scarface kind of thing. But hell, I don't know if that's going to happen. They have a certain agenda, and for some reason they believe that this is a better way to go with the franchise. I don't know who makes these decisions anyway. I mean, when I look at these games, I'm thinking, I swear, the guys in that boardroom, the only way they could get away with such a terrible decision, I don't know, if they are IQs, I don't know, the equivalent of a mailbox or something like that. Or I don't know, maybe today was bring your son to work day and your son has, I don't know, a condition or whatever, and he made the decision to jetpacks. And then I could say like, well, okay, I can see where from a kid's standpoint that's cool, because I thought jetpacks were cool until every fucking game started doing it. I remember when Boba Fett was like the only guy in the world with a fucking jetpack. Now you get a jetpack for, I don't know, Dying Light. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. And those kinds of things. And I'm really hoping that they go back to more traditional kind of combat, because that's what was fun. You shoot a guy, you kill a guy. You don't just hide somewhere put up your computer and just shoot him from a mile away from a drone or some bullshit like that. Although I like Predator drones, I really do. Anyway, this is a topic for another video. You know, maybe I should just save off for now. I'll just save off for now. All right. So that was pretty much it, guys. If you get a chance to see Age of Ultron, go ahead and see it. If you get a chance to see the teaser for Black Ops 3, go ahead and do so. Do not subscribe. Please do not subscribe. Do not hit like under any circumstance, because I don't want likes. I don't want subscribers. You're going to be bored to death if you do that. Anyway, for whomever's listening, this is Rickahoff X1 signing off.